Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome in. I'm Sam Spade. Welcome to another episode of Sam Spade Tech. Wearing the hoodie today because just look at my hair. I can't even fathom showing you guys my hair. So we're gonna go a little incognito mode today. It's all good. I used to wear a hood all the time when I was doing Fortnite. It's just I was comfortable in it, and it was cold a lot of times in Florida, because in Florida you got to crank the AC. Don't really like this hood, but whatever. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. Cats are crying already. They're hungry, so we'll have to take a break at noonish. No big deal. But how's everybody doing today? How is everybody? I changed the latency over on YouTube, so hopefully, if you guys are commenting, you'll be more up to date. So far, the stream is working just fine. Just fine. I know, yeah, at one point, like YouTube came in, sent me a message on the dashboard saying that I could do ultra low latency. So I switched it to ultra low latency, and then it kind of like didn't bug out, but I was getting some sort of frame skipping, frame dropping. If anyone out there is interested in live streaming, I will let you know this. Every single time I stream, something doesn't work. One aspect or another, just something always glitches out. So just be ready for that. Don't know why. It's just the nature of the beast. You start streaming, you got to have all these different programs open, and something inevitably just glitches out on you. Don't know why. But anyway, I wanted to start the show with a little short from the Linux creator. So I don't know much about the Linux. I'm kind of a noob at Linux, so I've just been distro hopping, and it's been a lot of fun. But this is the Linux creator. And I was thinking before the show, I was like, I wonder if it hurts to be that smart. Cause like, yeah, I'm smart to a certain degree, but like to be able to like just code your own operating system and like to be that smart, like does it physically hurt? Like does your brain hurt because you're that smart? Because Bill Gates was not smart. He was deceptive, right? And he was conniving. I don't really think he's a smart man. I think he's just fucking conniving. Maybe smart in areas where it counts, but like this guy is genius level smart. Bill Gates was just fucking conniving. But yeah, let's take a listen.
That Microsoft does a fair amount of okay applications, and some of them are outstanding. On the other hand, I think from an OS perspective, they just suck. And from a morals perspective, they suck even more.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, first of all, because Bill Gates was conniving, he stole the original Microsoft operating system. He paid somebody else who already had it like $100 or $200 for his operating system, and then had already sold it to IBM, even though he didn't have it, but he knew the guy that had it. So he bought it from him for like $200 outright, and then they used that code to create what Windows is today.
I just think that Microsoft isn't out there to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
And maybe they shouldn't be out there to do that. But I think they've been concentrating a
They're proving right now that they should not be out there doing that.
little bit too much on just making money. I think that Microsoft...
And that was it right there.
I think they've been concentrating a little bit too much on just making money.
Boom. That's the problem. Their only focus is making money, making their stock price go up just a few ticks more and making their shareholders happy. But look at how that's turning out. Let's take a look. Okay. Well, it's actually going up. Weird. But let's see in the longer term. So I'm thinking, yeah, this is right when, boom, there's that big drop. So it went from 423 down to 413. And for some reason, it jumped back up just today. I'm sure they're pulling some behind the scenes to make that happen. I don't know. Is there any news? Hey, guys, let's chill. Cats, man. This is absurd. Top investor positively bullish on Microsoft stock. Why? I don't get it. What happened? So, you know, they'll do anything they can, conniving again, to manipulate the stock price. Oh, go away. Hey, Strawberry Kitten, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you, buddy? I don't want that. I put it on ultra low latency. So we'll see how it goes. Is it better? Very low delay. Yes, it's ultra low latency. So we'll see if that helped. Hmm. But again, if I get any sort of dropped frames or lag, I may have to switch it to low latency for the next stream. I don't remember exactly what happened, but and it could have just been combined with my computer doing while I was gaming that caused that sort of lag going on. But yeah, I was just wondering why Microslop's stock went back up. And it's like they just put out, you know, a fluff piece. Oh, this is absurd. Top investor, positively bullish. But who's the top investor? Right? Who is saying this? You know, this guy. Ethan Drury's. To watch Keith Drury's track record, click here. What? It isn't often Microsoft stock goes on sale. Now is a great time to take position in it. Yeah, you do that. Anyway, I think this bubble's going to pop. And it's already starting to. So let that sink in. But yeah, I think this guy's absolutely right. Microsoft is just focused on making money. But it's going to blow up in their face eventually. So let's see. What else is going on in the world? Oh, I cleared my history, that's why. Let's see if there's any Microsoft news out there. One day. This is 2 days ago here.
Nothing is making sense anymore. Microsoft just beat their estimates on their quarterly earnings, but also lost $375 billion in market cap on the same day. So they reported record revenue and then lost 10% of their value immediately afterwards. I'm going to show you why Wall Street is finally doing the math on this AI bubble and how things are not adding up. January 29th, 2026 was the second largest single day value destruction in American corporate history. To recap that, $81.3 billion in revenue. They beat estimates, 4.14 EPS, beat estimates. Despite this, the stock drops by 10.5%, wipes out $375 billion worth of market cap from Microsoft. Message from Wall Street, loud and clear, message received. AI is no longer a free ride. We want proof that we're getting a good return on our investment. Buried in that earnings news intentionally is the other number they really did not want you to hear about. And that is that only about 3.3% of Copilot chat users are paying money for it. So to do some rough math on that, there's about 450 million commercial Microsoft 365 seats, only about 15 million paid Copilot seats because of that percent. So they basically have been giving this away to prove value, which is what everybody else is doing. But this is a publicly traded company, so the numbers are laid bare. And get this, their burn rate is real bad too. How much did they spend on AI infrastructure in just a single quarter? $37.5 billion on AI infrastructure. That's up 66% in terms of a year-over-year quarterly increase. Let's do some math on that. $37.5 billion.
And we wonder why we can't get a hold of RAM and graphics cards. That's why.
Quarterly, so times 4, that's a $150 billion annual run rate. That is more than most Fortune 500 companies are worth in their entirety. Spent on AI infrastructure, gone. Even their chief financial officer, Amy Hood, boy, I'd hate to have her job right now, said, quote, "We thought we'd catch up. We're not. Demand is increasing. But if demand is so high, why is..."
What demand? Demand from who? Who wants all this AI stuff? Where is this demand coming from? That's what I want to know. Like, where is this demand? This magical demand.
Copilot not converted.
They think is out there. Because, I mean, AI is fun to play with.
Why are only 3.3% of users paying for it? And then you have their cloud wing, Azure, their cloud services, the services that all of the internet runs on, either that, Google Cloud Platform, or Amazon Web Services. And Azure's growth is even down. It dropped from 40% to 39%. The whisper number was 41%, which is what they were on the down low really hoping to hit, which is a real head scratcher because they spent $37.5 billion a quarter for AI infrastructure, ostensibly
per quarter. They spent $37 billion per quarter.
The server racks, the compute, the server farms that they're putting in rural Minnesota, in rural Wisconsin.
For what? Right? Like, what is the point of all this? Why do we need so much AI? I don't understand it. Like, some AI is cool, but where is all the demand? I don't understand that. Like, where are they getting these fucking numbers?
Content that's taking up all of the energy from the paying citizens, the tax-paying citizens of those places. They're just hucking money at these data centers, and they're not getting Azure growth out of it. These data centers are where the cloud is. And so them saying they can't meet demand, it doesn't make any sense to me. They're spending more than entire Fortune 500 companies are worth just on infrastructure to build out their data centers, which creates cloud offerings that they can sell through Azure.
And in my opinion, if they're building that much infrastructure, they need to be supplying their own fucking power, because it's making all of our power rates go up. And that's stupid. That if they're going to have that much equipment that has that much draw on the system, they need to supply their own power.
And they're saying they can't keep up with demand, but I have a hunch that maybe the demand just isn't there.
Right.
It's a back to fundamental year for Wall Street, and they learned or are relearning something, a simple fact that they forgot a long time ago because they came so abstracted from the money with this latest AI boom. And that is, you cannot spend your way to profitability if
supply and demand. Fucking simple as that. They're all racing like to be the best AI company out there, but there's no demand. There really isn't that much demand. What is the demand for it?
If nobody is buying the product. And in fact, they are putting the cart before the horse. They are prioritizing internal AI, Copilot, and their OpenAI offerings instead of selling Azure to customers, which at this point, it's a no-brainer. Like, everybody needs cloud compute. There's so much freaking money in data centers right now, in infrastructure, that if you can't sell it, that's a skill issue. And in fact, 45% of their cloud backlog is tagged to what I'm now going to start referring to as everybody's problem child, which is OpenAI, the company that is now very far behind in terms of model quality, that NVIDIA just bowed out of a major $100 billion deal with. that is crashing and burning. OpenAI, by the way, the statistic I always quote, they're burning $14 billion a year. So it's only a matter of time before they run out of money unless they get more VC funding. In other words, Microsoft's biggest AI customer might not exist in a year or two. We got to follow the money then and look into who is actually benefiting when Microsoft is burning $150 billion a year on AI infrastructure that 96.7% of users are not.
And those kind of numbers just make me sick. When we've got like so much fucking homeless people all over the country, but California alone has like the most homeless people all over the place. I mean, all over the place. It's turned into a fucking slum village down there in certain parts of California. And you got companies like this spending $150 billion on nothing. Literally nothing. Like, where is the demand for this AI shit? When you could, I mean, think of how much money it would take to house some of these homeless people. Give them food, help them out, get them off of the drugs and off of the streets.
And let's go with the obvious one. If you've been following this channel for a little while, you already know the answer, and it's NVIDIA. All roads lead to NVIDIA. All of this is circular funding that ties back into NVIDIA. They're making $51 billion per quarter just from data center revenue.
Wow.
And then, of course, you have the construction companies building data centers. You can see these on the stock ticker over the past year. APLD is the one that I always talk. All of them are up for the time being. Then you got the power companies selling electricity. We're even starting to see a resurgence of interest in nuclear energy in the country, so we can foot these bills. But Microsoft shareholders are not profiting from this. So here's where we're at on a timeline. The AI bubble has already popped. It has begun. It has begun. We are in the pop now. The early days, but it has popped. Yeah. We're seeing the clearest evidence of that with this Microsoft situation going on because they're a publicly traded company. They have more reporting standards and accountability than a private VC-funded enterprise like OpenAI or like Anthropic, where you can sort of play a little bit of a shell game and it's harder to tell where the money is flowing, what it's being used for, what's your profit model, those sorts of things. They're going to get found out too, but it's easier to point at Microsoft because they're a publicly traded company. They have to do an earnings call every quarter. So it's easy to point at it and say, what is going on there? And if you want to understand where all of this is headed, subscribe. Just getting started with these. We're going to get into broader territory.
Holy cow, look at his beard here. Good Lord. I'm glad he trimmed it up. That looks like scraggly as shit, dude. You got to trim that. Let's go. Looks much better trimmed, I'd say. But yeah, and if Microsoft, they had better do something with this AI. If they don't, they're going to be in trouble. They're going to be in serious trouble, and they're going to have to start selling off a bunch of stuff just to keep their operating system alive. Because think of how many people use Windows 11, right? And they're already losing users by the day, right? They're not going to be around if they're spending all their money on speculative AI that there's no demand for. Then they're going to have to start selling it all off at a fire sale, right? Just to recoup some of their money so that they can stay relevant in the OS space. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Oh, well.
About who is actually controlling the cloud, why they want to ban personal compute and move you into cloud compute. Please like and subscribe. And if you have a friend that would be interested in trying to grow the channel right now, please share this video. Thank you for watching.
Grow the channel. You're already at 488,000 subscribers. So go ahead and, oh, he's a doctor too. Go ahead and give him a subscribe if you like that video. Dr. Josh C. Simmons. Yeah. That's crazy. And they lost that much in one day, and they probably spent that much on their AI infrastructure from over the last year. It's, oh, this is a mess, dude. This is an absolute mess. I like this guy too, the prime time. Anywho, Strawberry Kitten, you still with me, bud? I'm pretty sure. Let me see where. I gotta double check. Hey. I gotta check my downloads here real quick because I think I downloaded. Okay. I think I transferred it. I did download Kubuntu, so I wanted to check that out. That is your OS of choice, I believe. Let me see here. Yeah, it's kind of a low day. But Wednesday's stream is usually like low. What's the word? Low numbers, low attendance. But you know, tis what it is. I've been watching this stuff a lot lately. I think these geodomes are so beautiful. Look at this. Look how cool this is. Just a little greenhouse. This is so cool. So cool. Oh, that's fun. Review your channel live for free. I don't think I'll have them review my channel. We're not there yet. But anywho, let me get set up here. We got Kubuntu. Just haven't started the other system up yet. Got my keyboard. So yeah, I'm still waiting on my laptops. I bought a bunch of laptops recently on a thrift store website, and I was doing the math. I got 5 laptops for $55, so that comes out to about $11 a piece. So we saw, and that's with shipping. So 55 total to the door, right? So that divide that by 5, you get 55 divided by 5 is $11, around $11 a piece, because you know there's tax and. But it came out to like 54.90 something, so it's $55. So we're looking at like $11 a piece. So it should be very easy to flip 5 laptops, sell them for a profit. So I enjoy doing that. I got a bunch of RAM extra too. So a bunch of 4 gig sticks. So depending on the configuration of said laptops. And like, I feel like I hadn't, like I sell them on eBay, right? And for the last one, I was surprised. I got like $75 for this laptop. Let me show you this. And it was a HP, my mom's laptop actually. It was my mom's old laptop. And here, all orders. There it is. This one here. The original listing. I can't zoom in on it. Oh, there we go. So it was this laptop here. It's decent little laptop. It was like 15-inch. I threw a Ghost Spectre on here, but I feel like I should be advertising that Windows Update is shut off and will be forever on these laptops. But I got $75 for it, so not a bad deal, honestly. Threw Windows 11 on there. I did upgrade the RAM, and yeah, so this laptop was so cheap, right? It only had 1 RAM slot, had an old Platter hard drive, and no fan. There was no fan in this thing. And I think what is it? Intel Pentium N3530. There was no fan in this thing. And for some reason, yeah, there was no fan. From HP. It was built like that because there was freaking, what's it called? And out of the box, the RAM was slowed way down. It was only like 1200 megahertz running at. I mean, it says 666, but I think that's because it's dual channel, right? So DDR. But yeah, from HP, when I took it apart, there was like risers where the fan would have been in a different laptop configuration. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Oh. Um, but yeah, so I sold this one 75 bucks. So got it for free, 75 bucks. There was no fan in it. And I actually had a fan from a similar build style HP laptop. So it would have fit in here. But there wasn't even a connector on the motherboard. So I couldn't even hook it up to power it, which is weird, right? But again, I threw Windows 11 on here, even though, oh, thank you, bud, for 2 joules, sent 100. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for the little gift. But anyway, so we got some other laptops coming in. This one did have a charger. All the ones I get from this store doesn't have a charger, and the pictures absolutely suck. So I try to go out of my way to put together some decent pictures, you know. But I need to put on here, you know, Windows 11, no updates, right? So this thing is not gonna update at all, which is great, till 2077. So, and again, you know, for what it's worth, Ghost Spectre, it's a custom ISO, right? But they don't take a ton of stuff out, and it comes with the Ghost toolbox to where you can just easily install anything that they have taken out, or a bunch of other applications. You can just install them right there and basically get it back to stock-ish if you wanted. But like I said, just not having the Windows updates is, you're saving yourself 1,000 headaches, especially given their latest round of updates that they completely fucked up. Do they charge it without a charger? That is an excellent question. Not my problem. No. But and I do put that in the listing. Like, you can buy what I have here for my testing, right? It's a charger with interchangeable tips. So it's got like every charger known to man. So you can charge like pretty much any laptop with it. But it's only like 20 bucks at Walmart. So again, you get a cheap laptop. This one was 75 bucks. And then this one actually had the charger, so that's probably why it sold for more. Most of the other ones I've been selling for like 45, 50 bucks because there's no charger. But, you know, I could buy the charger, but then, you know, I got to wait for the charger to get in and then send it. And it adds weight to the shipping as well. So now my costs increase. But, you know, and that's a good point. I should include like the link to like Walmart where you can get that charger on the description. So thank you, Mohammed. I will, or Mohammed Reza. Excuse me, Mohammed Reza. I will include that link from now on with the laptops. So I got those. That's like I got them for like 11 bucks a piece, which is insane. One of them is newer. And it's got a cracked screen, but I want to see if it actually works though, because the other one I got that had a cracked screen, I just parted it out, but I didn't actually look to see if it actually functioned, because I didn't have the charger for that particular model at the time. But I do now, so we'll see. We'll see. And again, I enjoy doing that, and getting old laptops, fixing them up, because too, you know, this one came with Windows 10 on it, and that's the other reason I go with Ghost Spectre, because it gets rid of all of the system requirements for these. So, you know, Microsoft says there's no way Pentium would allow Windows 11 to be installed, but whatever. There's always a workaround. If you know tech, there's always a workaround. So, anyway, that's that. I don't have, and that's the other thing. The place I get these from, they don't ever give you any of the specs or any of the serial numbers, hardly ever. Sometimes you can get them. So do you know how much it costs to change the touch display for an Asus laptop? Well, it depends on where you are, but we could look it up. What is it? Asus. Oops. See, I do it all the time. I got two keyboards, so I'm running around here. Asus. What's the laptop? And I may have to go. Okay. Is it one of these Chromebook flips? VivoBook. Asus. Let's go. Just go touch screen. Here we go. It's a VivoBook flip. Okay. So right here, maybe Asus Vivo 15 model touchscreen replacement panel. So, wow. That's ZenBook, VivoBook. Is it 15 inch? You said 14. Okay. So touchscreen, let's go. VivoBook touchscreen for VivoBook 14 touchscreen. Yeah, see now it's just giving me VivoBooks. Yeah. I guess we'll have to look at it manually or hit the filters. So it looks like just for some of these touchscreens. So here's a 16 Vivo and it's 83 bucks. It's a Chrome flip. So I don't know if they use, like if any of these are interchangeable. Like you got the Chromebook 14. So I don't know if they use the same parts. Probably not. VivoBook 15. Yeah, so looks like it would cost 78 bucks just for the part if that's not even the right model. So this is a 16 inch. Let's go Asus LED touchscreen. If that helps. That helped a little bit. VivoBook S14 right here, non-touch replacement. It's a touch though, right? Yeah, so, and for what it's worth, like 78, 98, you could probably buy a new one for that, I would guess. Asus VivoBook. Let's just look that up. Oops, VivoBook. Yeah, well, it's expensive here too. But here, so right here, Asus VivoBook 14 inch, and I don't know if this is the right year, model number, whatever. But is this it? It might just be cheaper to buy the whole thing, right? Because this one's 74 bucks. And then if you wanted to pull the screen off of this one and put it over there, but I don't even know if this is the right one. Let's see. Is it something like this? Yeah. So personally, I would probably just buy a new one since the screen is almost as much as the whole laptop, right? Just buy another one. This one's 84 bucks. You can buy it right now. And I don't know if this is the model that you have. That's it? Okay. Yeah, so again, I would just buy the whole thing, and then if your specs are better, you know, piecemeal it together. So, and that's how I would do it. Piecemeal yours back together, right? Take the screen. If yours has more RAM, more whatever, or if it's the same, just use this one. Transfer all your stuff over. Or if you want to mix and match the parts, then take the old one and sell it for parts. So you make some of that back, you know. That's how I would do it. Because like that one, I got one that's coming in and the screen is all shattered. So if it runs, I'm going to have to make a call if I want to sell it as is, because it's, you know, because it still functions and depending on the specs, or if I just want to part it out. Because the last one I got, I parted it out and made more off of just that one laptop. That one laptop paid for the whole kit and caboodle, and I made profit. And then I had like 3 other laptops to sell to make a total profit. But I also got a 1 terabyte SSD out of it. And it had like 16 gigs of DDR4. I sold that. I sold the palm rest, just the palm top piece. I sold the fans. I sold the speakers out of it. You know, so you can part it out, right? You can sell the individual parts if need be. But I'll have to make that call when we get it to see if it actually functions first and foremost, and then and again, I don't have the. I think it's a 14. It's not that one. It's one of these. No, because the speaker looks different. It's a Pavilion, but I don't know the exact model number. And HP's modeling and nomenclature like totally sucks, dude. Like it's bad. No, it's not that one. They're Empire. Empire, what's going on, honey? How are you, honey? Welcome in. We're just checking out some of these old laptops here. I think it's actually this model. Yeah, it's similar to this one because the speakers were the telltale. So the speakers looked like this, but it doesn't have that button right there. But it's similar. Good, good. I'm doing good. So we're just looking at some of the laptops that I got. It's a model similar to this. The speakers look just like so, but the screen was completely cracked. So I kind of checked this out to see, you know, potentially what it could have in it, just to see. So like kind of higher end. This one's got 16. It might have 16 gigs. And then also, does it have hard drive in it? What does it say? No, that's the RAM. That's the CPU. Jeez, look at the CPU cranking. Where's the hard drive? Does it say? No. Just so 237, that would tell me it's probably an SSD with 256. Probably. So just trying to deduce. And again, no sense in doing this. Oh, here we go. SSD right there. NVMe. So potentially, I think the one I got is a newer model than this, but the screen is cracked. And I got it for $11, so I'm not complaining, right? So we'll see if it works. If it works, I'll redo it up and get it sent out. And I like to do that on stream too. So I'm doing good, Vampire. How are you, honey? You know, I thought I changed your intro song because every time well, I do it gives like revenue sharing every time your intro song comes in. But I'll have to see. I'll have to see because I thought I changed it. But evidently I did not. But it's crazy that I don't like how the revenue sharing goes on. But anyway, that's on that. We'll be getting those probably in a couple days. Probably in a couple days. Yeah, this looks like it. X36. Yeah, this is it right here. So it's similar to this model. I'm gonna add this to the watch list because it looks just like this one, where it's black on the top and then silver on the bottom. Yeah, this one's cracked too. See, and that's the other problem. It's these hinges. They put the hinges in the wrong location. So when you flip the screen, you put a lot of stress on the screen right in the corners. See, look, cracked right there. Right off of the hinge. So it's just a bad design. And this same on this side. Right at the hinge. Crack. So just a bad hinge design on some of these laptops. Seriously bad, apparently. So look at that. So that's what it does. The hinge just pulls the freaking screen right off your laptop. Such a bad design. So the screen probably doesn't work, but you can hook it up to an external, right? So if the laptop itself still works, I gotta make that call when I get it. But yeah, that looks like it exactly. So looks like it's a X360 14. So if it still works, you know, we can hook it up to an external monitor. But look here, just the palm rest for this one is going for 50 bucks. So I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna like that one. But yeah, this is just the palm rest for that laptop. Not including the touchpad for 50 bucks. So that's what I did with the last one. And it had a 1 terabyte SSD, which I kept for personal reasons. Oh, and I have one of these just sitting right here, actually. Look at this, 50 bucks. I could probably sell this. Uh-oh. Time to take a break. Time to take a break. Now, yeah, that is for the Envy. Yeah, see? I got one of those just laying right here. Just sitting here. For the Envy. I don't know if that came off an Envy. Yeah, I think it did. I think it did come off of an Envy. Oh, but I can't sell it. Yeah, because see these hinges right here? It's got the screw mounts bolted in. This is what fails right here. These hinge mounts, these are what fail. So they're no bueno. And on that piece, they're cracked off. So I just kept it. Kind of a souvenir, so to speak. Good stuff, good stuff. Anyway, where were we? Selling laptops. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I would just buy. Do you get sorry, Mohammed Reza? Mohammed Reza. Sorry, Mohammed Reza. Do you have eBay over by you guys? Because this one, is it free shipping? Free shipping, 84 bucks. $84, and it could be yours. Comes with a charger, it looks like. I saw this. I thought this was a really clever idea right here. So, you know, some laptops have the number pad. This is genius. Look at that. Your touchpad is also your number pad. That's genius. Absolutely genius. Love that. So you don't have to have a wider laptop. You can just, there's your number pad right there. Brilliant. It's the only laptop I've ever seen like that. So, and now it makes me wonder if you could just program that into any laptop and just, you know, get a sticker or something, or, you know, draw it on yourself, or just kind of know where they are. So yeah, similar model, selling it as is. See, that's the thing. So you sell it as is, you only get 39 bucks, but you could buy this and then just literally sell the touchpad like that other guy was doing right here for 55 bucks. So you would actually get more money if you just sell it for parts, you know, depending on the demand, right? Because there might not be the demand there, but anyway. All right, guys. Any votes for what distro we want to put in? Yep, the AI bubble just popped. Yeah, so anyway. Oh, that reminds me. Let's go to, I gotta plug the capture card in. It's not Linux's fault. Um, generally, it's not Linux's fault, and that is part of the problem. It's because there's no like one distro. Yeah, yeah. There's not like one distro that we can all like stand behind. They're all kind of open source, and they're all kind of, and I like it. I like that about it. You know, it's open source, it's power to the people, it's freedom, right? Yes. Yeah. That's the problem. We never really came together as a community of Linux users, right? Or I say they, you know, I'm a noob with Linux. So, you know, we didn't all come together and say like this is the way. So every Linux distro kind of has all sorts of different desktop environments and you name it out there. Hang on, I'm gonna switch my cam here. Let's see, is my capture card? Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. All right, so I found out that, you know, I was doing this the hard way, so to speak. Oh, that's why. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. And it depends on what desktop environment you enjoy. A lot of people are on Linux Mint, which primarily I think is Cinnamon. I like GNOME and I like KDE. I like them both, so I'm kind of torn, but don't mind that. Sorry, that's my capture card. So right now we are running. What are we running? I think this is Fedora. No, that's wrong. Didn't mean to do that. Just wanted to see about. That's what I pressed. Weird. Yeah, so we're on Fedora 43 KDE Plasma Desktop Edition. I like it. Out of the box, though, it seems like it didn't have certain codecs, some compatibility issues. I feel like, if nothing else, there should be one centralized Linux repository where you can just get any freaking driver or compatibility layer, codecs, things like that. And then maybe there is. I don't know. Again, I'm a Linux noob, so Is there a repository where all this stuff is stored? Probably. Do we have access to it? Probably not. That reminds me, guys. Hey, if you have a distro that you want to see, put it in the comments real quick. I got to take a break, just a quick break, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, I had to feed the cats, otherwise, you guys would be hearing them in the background incessantly crying, just wah, 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 wah. Anyway, yeah, so we're running Fedora right now. I got my handy dandy Ventoy with a ton of distros on it. But like I said, if you want to see any distros, or we can go down the list and pick one. I think I did download Kubuntu, which is the distro of choice of Strawberry Kitten. Strawberry Kitten swears by Kubuntu. So we'll check it out. Try installing the Chinese and Japanese keyboard on Fedora. To what end? To what end, I ask you? I ask you, to what end? I don't speak Chinese and I don't speak Japanese. So how and why would I do that? That seems ridiculous. That seems a little ridiculous. Anywho, we're gonna do this one. So, oh yeah, I realized I was using like an app for projecting this, but it's built into OBS. Come to find out, you can just right click on any source over here and open it in a new window. And then that way I don't have this weird software overlay thing going on. It was weird. Anyway, this is what we're running. The hardware, this is my mini PC, 16 processor, AMD Ryzen 7 with integrated Radeon graphics. 32 gigs of DDR5, right? Does it say that? Some memory is reserved. Blah, blah, blah. With the built-in Radeon 680M integrated. Manufactured by Paladin Ha4. Ha4 is the number, version, product name, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, are you Japanese or Chinese? Do you speak Japanese or Chinese? I don't. I'm still kind of confused by that. Why would I do that? Why would I do it? Don't mind that. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, there we go. You type with Japanese keyboards? That's interesting. Are you Japanese? Hey, Aksamudi, how you doing, buddy? Aksamudi. How you doing? What's going on, mate? We're gonna check out I think Kubuntu today, because that is Strawberry Kitten's distro of choice. How you doing today, Aksamudi? Let me see. FN F3. There we go. So guys, again, if you're not running Ventoy, that's it. That's actually really impressive. Bidoof. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. I learned Japanese and Chinese. That's crazy. Those have got to be some of the hardest languages I feel like to learn. So I feel like they do. I feel like they are. But guys, if you're not running Ventoy on your external, what are we doing? Right? What are we doing with our lives if we're not running Ventoy? Ventoy supports like almost every distro. There is a plugin. Yeah, so I did put some of the lightweight ones in a lightweight folder. Yeah, we're gonna try Kubuntu today and see how it is. Now I made a couple other directories for some lightweight distros. We got Antics in there. Ghost BSD. We tried that one last time. Lubuntu. I don't think I tried that one. Tails. Tails is really nice. I like that. And then Void. Void was really nice too. Void was a really good one. It reminded me of like an older distro. Yeah. But last time, as always, Linux just sucks with this. Linux does have its drawbacks, but I do agree that masterpiece. Yeah, did I download Mint? Maybe. Yeah, I want to try Linux Mint again. Void doesn't use systemd. Yeah, a couple of these, I think Ghost is not technically Linux, I believe. It runs Unix code. Oh, that might be good. Hey, and if you guys have like suggestions, please put them in the Discord as well. Try XFCE. No, not any Mint. We did try XFCE on Void. We did try XFCE on Void. Yes, uses Legacy. Yeah, yeah. There was a couple of these over here. The Ventoy error, Porteous. I tried to load those off of Ventoy, and I think those also used the Legacy BIOS, so it wouldn't run through here. Yeah. Oh, like I was saying, if you guys have some suggestions, you can put them here, but also put them in the Discord, right? Because then we'll have suggestions that we can go back to in case we forget, or I know I'm gonna forget, right? So Frank is still crying. I just fed them and they're still crying. Frank is unfortunately one of our cats, and he's old, and I think he's freaking losing it, honestly. Hang on. You can grab the link to the Discord here. Yeah, he's old, and I think he's losing it because he just ate, and he's crying like he forgot that he ate. So that sucks. I don't know if the Discord link works here. Let me try it. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I'll have to copy and paste that and make a new one in Lumia. Where is... or any... Oh, it did work. Look at that. It freaking did work. Just delayed. Awesome. Okay, I only recommend you Kashi and Fedora. Don't recommend Ubuntu or any Debian-based distro. And why is that, Xmodi? Why do you not like Debian? Oh, guys, also, if you're over here on the vertical, because it doesn't tell me which chat is vertical and which is horizontal, but we are broadcasting horizontal as well. They just hate Ubuntu. I know, and that's what I believe it was Strawberry Kitten said when I first started this. It says it doesn't matter which distro you pick, right? It's wrong. Whichever distro you pick, it's the wrong one. Someone that's always going to be a hater out there. Someone's going to say, "Hey, you picked the wrong one," you know. Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't matter what distro you pick, it's the wrong one and the right one. And again, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what distro you pick, it's what works for you, right? Ah, got it. Yeah, and I you know, I like getting updates, but I want to make sure I get them on my time, right? So I don't want just like a magic, like Microsoft does, where they just push out an update below the radar, right? Or without you knowing. Yeah, well, and that's fine. Everybody has an opinion, and that's good. Again, I could not get Porteous to work no matter what I tried. But yeah, Kashi, I really liked Kashi. Fedora's pretty good too. I like Fedora. Garuda is actually really good. If you guys haven't tried Garuda, Garuda is really, really good. Yeah, every 6 months. Okay, LTS, long-term service every 2 years, and non-long-term service every 6 months. Got it. So we got Linux Mint, Cinnamon. We got Manjaro. I like Manjaro. I do. We got KDE and XFCE Manjaro. I wonder why I didn't get GNOME. Why did I get XFCE instead of GNOME? PC Linux. Now, I don't know where the hell I got this one from. I don't remember. Does anybody know who suggested PC Linux? That one's a mystery. I think this is the stock Ubuntu. We got Voyager. I haven't tried Voyager, but I downloaded it because it looked interesting. Where the hell's Kubuntu? Oh, there it is, right there. So Kubuntu is a little bit larger. Hi, everybody. Cooper and Kat are here. So we're going to try Kubuntu. Try or install Kubuntu. So I like this kind of setup I got going on. I got my mini PC, so it's on a capture card. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruzilla is here. Bruzilla or Bruzilla? How'd you like that, Bruzilla? Bruzilla. I think it's supposed to be Bruzilla. Brozilla? Yeah. We put together a little intro for you. I hope you like it. And I'm still working on Strawberry Kittens. I didn't forget about you. But guys, if you haven't checked out the Discord, Bruzilla put that together. He's a wizard when it comes to Discord. I gotta tell you. So check it out. Throw him some props. I think, and I'm gonna upload too, like either some pictures or video of my setup, right? So the mini PC is a Peladon, Peladn, Peladon, something. Ha 4. It's got a 16 core Ryzen 7 73 something, blah blah blah, with 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, integrated graphics. Excellent. Yeah, add whatever you think would be cool in there. And like I said, for the Linux distros, if you guys have ideas of Linux distros you want to see, we have a forum for each OS operating system. Yeah. Oh yeah, the APU minis are the future. Yeah, they're pretty handy. I like them a lot. I do like them a lot. So we're gonna try internet one. Sure. We're gonna try Kubuntu. Hey, look at that. He's got a little lizard guy. Visit the community. KDE Plasma. All right. Let's display configuration. Give me a second here, guys. Change it up. Bazinga. Ooh, there it is. That's better. Oh, I missed the message. You retracted it too quickly. I totally missed it. My bad. See, it's that latency, the lag. I missed it. You'll have to pop it in there again. So, anywho, welcome to Ubuntu operating system running KDE. Plasma is a free open source desktop environment. Yeah. So, and again, the fact that all of these are like community driven, it's amazing, right? So we do have some screen tearing. I apologize about that. That's just the capture card. Okay, check your Discord later. I have an in-depth guide for you. Oh, good. On the role system. Good. Take your time to read it. Okay. Yeah, and I kind of do understand it. I guess it's just like when I make a new channel, the permissions, right? Like getting the permissions correct and all that is where I tend to get like a little confused. Yeah, they do.
Draw the cat eye, sharp enough to kill a man. It does some bad things, but the worst of them. Venom in my walking, honey on my tongue. Hush now, the trouble's only just begun. Chasing down scenes, got receipts for everyone. Heartbreaker certified, I do it just for fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cat Spade. The love of my life. The mother of our child, Cat Spade. Cat Spade's here. Cooper's here. Is Cooper here? Is he watching? No, he's doing something. I think he has a cookie. Chicken fries. From where? Burger King? Oh, with Walmart Plus, I get a discount there. I've been meaning to tell you. They have like a special discount, so we need to get on that. Because it's hard out here for a pimp. You know what I'm saying? What? What did I say? The Easter egg hunt. What Easter egg?
Oh, because I found makeup brush in the
yes. That's Cooper. That's Cooper's doing. All right, let's see what else we got. Simple by design. Plasma is designed to be simple and usable out of the box. I do like these, welcome centers. They're great for new users, especially people who are not are coming from Windows, you know, but a lot of it looks very Windows familiar, right? Very Windows familiar. Plasma is an extremely feature-rich environment designed to supercharge your productivity. Click the cards below to see a smattering of what you can do. A smattering. A lot of people don't use the word smattering. He's fine. He's fine. Oh, what's he doing?
Trying to fall.
Oh, don't fall, buddy. That's not fun. Overview.
It's funny when he slips,
Oh, okay.
but he's
Overview is a full screen overlay that shows all of your open windows. Okay. Meta W, huh? It sure did. Meta W. Look at that. Meta G for a grid overview. Hey, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Is that you, Kat? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think Kat would like Linux. Would you like Linux?
yeah, I like stuff.
Ah, yes, stuff that's not run by perverts. Keep that in mind when you're running Bill Gates' brainchild. Alt space, huh? There it is, Alt space. So it's got a built-in launcher up at the top. That's nice. Built-in launcher, okay. Let's go back, KRunner. KDE Connect. KDE Connect lets you integrate your phone with your computer in various ways. Oh, you can see notifications on your phone. Nice. I have a cat. His name is Homeless. So you have a homeless cat. Yeah, I know. I know. He hasn't been involved, but he is responsible, ultimately. What is his obsession? I don't know. You'd have to ask his wife, but...
I got 99 problems, but the glitch ain't one.
Well, I don't know, guys.
Yo, mama's a glitch. Glitch, please.
Glitch, please. Now, this KDE Connect, does he, or does it work for iPhones? Because I only have an iPhone. I only have an iPhone.
Hey guys, my name is Billy and I am a recovering glitch abuser.
I know. That's... Oh, you want Gabe for... Oh, Kat will love that. Where is it? There it is.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. Won't you fight for your life?
Won't you fight for your life? Hey, this makes Linux users seem more like sports fans that hate other teams. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate them, right? Like, and that's why, like, I kind of...
He's talking to me, but I don't use Linux.
No, he's saying here that this makes Linux users seem more like sports fans that hate other teams because there's a bunch of different distros of Linux, right? And he's like, doesn't that seem childish to Linux users? Yeah, I think it's childish to fight over which distro is better, you know, because they all have different flavors, in my opinion. All the anti-consumer practices. Yeah, it's his standard playbook, exactly. Yeah, it's their standard playbook. So they still have his kind of mentality, and he's still on the board. Right? So anytime they have big board meetings or they have a crisis situation, they pull him in and they're like, we don't know what to do. Users don't like our AI stuff. And we've spent so many billions of dollars. Please help us. And he's like, y'all are idiots. Y'all are idiots. Oh, yeah. I saw something the other day. I don't know if this is real or not, right? But somebody did a reverse hack on the scam calls, right? So yeah. Yeah, the Windows Phone is dead. But so this guy, and I'd have to look it up, but he basically, you know those old pay per call numbers? Oh, did it delete that? It could be. Yeah. Oh, it did.
How is the word gay hate speech?
Listen.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, so we got to use code words, or I gotta.
Why are you gay? Why should someone be gay? Doesn't that make you gay? So who is gay?
So who is gay? Being a duopoly. Yeah. You know, I had an Android phone a long time ago, and I hated it. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Yeah. And I don't think anything's killing personal computing except for AI, honestly, because they're making building a new system unaffordable, right? Yeah, it's this AI stuff. This AI stuff is killing personal computing. Yes, and I think that's what they want to do, right? They want us to be able to have a subscription to open our computer and to open our operating system. Pretty soon, you'll have to subscribe to Windows, right? How many cats do you have? Yeah, that's the same thing that happened to Cat. You didn't choose the cats. Ex Hamodi says, "What? How many cats do you have? I only one, and I didn't choose him. He chose me." That's right. Same thing happened to Cat. She found Frank on the side of the road.
No, I didn't find him on the side of the road. I found him in my grandparents' backyard.
Same thing. Found him on the side of the road in her grandparents' backyard, and he just wandered out of the woods. And then what? You went back a week later, and another one came out of the woods, and she thought it was Frank, but it was Frank's sister, Leia.
So what happened was, all getting outside, hopping, chasing butterflies. He was so little, and so I started meowing and pretending to be its mom, and then captured him. And the vet was like, "Oh my gosh, this guy is like so underweight. Like, you're lucky that you brought him in. He could have had like brain damage or something. If he would have waited like another day, he could have died." And then the next day I found his sister.
And she probably has brain damage.
Oh.
Oh, she probably has brain damage.
Yeah,
She acts like she got the brain damage. So
we found her a day late. It was what the vet was warning about.
yeah, cat capturing cats. That's it. But yeah, the KDE Connect looks pretty cool. I don't know does anyone know, does this work for iPhones? Because I think it only works for Android. Looks pretty cool. Activities can be used to separate high-level projects or workflows so you can focus on one at a time. MetaQ. Oh. Okay. MetaQ. Activities. This looks very Windows-ish. I think that's just the KDE in general. The KDE Plasma kind of looks Windows-ish. You know, reminds me of Windows 10, especially with this activities and these fonts. It looks very Windows 10 to me. Okay, MetaQ for activities. Got it. Vaults, important documents. Oh, okay. Encrypted folders. Okay. Nice. Ooh, I like that. For like a password document. That's good. I like that. Click the arrow in the system tray. Oops. Vaults. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yes. The shout out will trigger again if you go to YouTube. Yes, the shout out will. But it will only do it once per stream unless I close Lumia and open it again. But yes, since you came in on Kick, it will trigger. And then if you come in on YouTube, it should also trigger. So, which is fine if you want. Or if you don't want it, I can turn off. Well, I guess I can't turn it off. Because if I turn off Lumia, as soon as I start it back up, it'll start up again. So yeah, it's gonna happen. He jailed me. You are my owner. That's it. I don't want to hear any other words from you. But yeah, so Bidoof. Baidoof? Is that how I say it? Baidu? I know. I like Windows too, but I use a custom distro so that no Windows updates get through. And they don't take a ton of stuff out, but they do stop certain things, primarily Windows Update. So it stops any Windows update from coming in. I like it. I swear by it. It's Ghost Spectre. It's one of the better ones. And gets rid of all the software requirements and fires up automatically with a local account. So you install it, you have the administrator local account. You don't have to go through any of the setup stuff. It's just install, and you got a clean version of Windows 11. So I love it. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Ghost Spectre for Windows. But yeah, because, you know, some software runs great on Linux. Some software runs great on Linux. Oh, did it not trigger? You might have to go on the vertical. I'll have to check. I think it might only trigger. Oh, yeah. Is that the vertical one? Yeah. Yeah. I do like Brave browser for it. Oh, that is the vertical. Well, it should have triggered. Let me check Lumia real quick. Oh, that's why. It didn't refresh. There. Now it should pop in. Lumia wasn't working for one of them. If you're on the vertical, it should pop in the next comment. Oh, they get paid. Okay, well, hey, you got to get it where you can. Yeah, Lumia is weird. Again, when you start live streaming, just know, anytime you live stream, you're gonna have glitches. Something invariably will not work the way it worked last time. Zed Bowers, perfect for SEC and customization. Zed Bowers, is that another distro? But like I said, I like Windows. What do you call it? I like Windows for applications that I need, like the Adobe Suite. I love the Adobe Suite. I just cannot get behind GIMP. I'm glad that it's out there, and I'm glad that some users swear by it and can use it. I'm just not one of them. If I absolutely had to, I would, but now I would probably just install Affinity, right? Also, yeah, on this one for Firefox, so we're just running the live installer. Yeah. Yeah, GIMP is horrible. It's just horrible. Like, if you wanted to make it look like Photoshop, why didn't they make it look like Photoshop? You guys have had so many years to try and like make it look like Photoshop. Oh, browser. Got it. Zed, I thought you were talking about like Bowser or something. Zed Brower. Zed. Okay. Haven't heard of Zed. But again, like guys, throw it on the Discord. Any kind of like software recommendations. That was the other thing I wanted to say. Yeah, I know. There is an extension or so that makes it look more like Photoshop. Yeah. Krita. That's another one. Yeah, Krita. I've heard Krita was pretty good. But Affinity is free, and people have already jumped on trying to get it installed over on Linux, and I think they've done a pretty good job. From what I understand, it runs perfectly on Linux, and I think they really should, if they really want to stick it to Adobe, it's free. They need to be working on a Linux installer just right away. Right away. Do I look like Mario to you? Maybe. You know, what's wrong with Bowser? All right, system settings. All right, cool. Oh, there we go. Ah, yes, of course. Always dark mode. Always dark mode. Why is it not working? That's the one thing I don't like about guys. What century are we in, right? When I click this, why do I have to hit apply? It should just do it, right? Is there a way I can turn that on? Like auto apply? Oh, can you show the tablet config app in KDE? I heard it's pretty good for setting up Wacom's. Tablet config app, maybe. Oh, you're a Zelda fan. Me too. Breath of the Wild, amazing. I loved Breath of the Wild. Haven't gotten on to the new one. What's the new one? Whispering something, or what was the second one for Switch 2?
Didn't you play Breath of the Wild like multiple?
Yeah, I played Breath of the Wild so much. I got pretty much everything unlocked. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. We tried to install it too. And it like guys, what the fuck are they doing? Yeah, it's horrible to get it running. I tried it. Me and Kitten tried it for like 20, 30 minutes. Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. I have not played it yet, but Breath of the Wild, I loved that game. That was so beautiful. I played Tears of the Kingdom for like 10 minutes. I didn't have time to do it. But hey, maybe I could play it on stream. But again, I think keeping it techie is the way to go, I think. Genshin Impact. I haven't played Genshin Impact. Is it good? Yeah, guys, and DaVinci is a pain in the ass to get started on here. Affinity, though, doesn't seem like it's too difficult. It's similar in the way to get Photoshop running on here. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that in the medical industry. Yeah, I know, guys, and especially if this is the year of Linux, like let's stop borking each other, right? Doesn't matter what distro you're on. I don't care. I don't care. You guys don't care. Whatever distro you want, hey, if it works for you, it works for you. Yeah. Oh, it's a skill issue. Fucking help me. I don't care if it's a skill issue. Fucking help me, guys, right? Like, be nice. Fucking, I don't care what distro you're on, right? I don't care. I don't care. They're all Linux. They are what they are. But if this is the year of Linux, like, let's start fucking helping each other, right? It's a femboy game. I don't know. I've never played it. But like, you know, like stop borking each other. Like let's just help each other out. Who cares what distro you're on, right? If we want to stick it to Windows and we want to stick it to Adobe and we want to stick it to all these companies and tell them, "Hey, get out of here. Get out of here with your subscription models." Like let's just start helping each other out. You know? I don't care if it's a skill issue. I'm a noob, I'll tell you that. I don't care. And you know, all that kind of stuff just drives people back to Windows, right? Like telling them, "Oh, you don't know what you're doing." Okay. Freaking, then I'll go back to Windows, you know? Like that's the problem. If we want this thing to actually take off, right? Like let's start helping each other. Yeah. Yeah, Ubuntu is good, and Kubuntu seems pretty good too. With this KDE environment, I like it. I like it. Always dark mode, guys. Always. Like I'm right there with you, Brazil. Like always dark mode. I don't care who you are. Dark mode's the way to go. I don't do the light windows. Oh, don't forget the yeah, key and the straps are over here. Are you leaving right now? Yeah, you gotta have the key. I know. It saves your eyes. Plus I love the nightlight also. Nightlight. Oh, the nightlight at night, just so good. So good. Bye guys, have fun. The nightlight at night is so good. Yeah. Yeah, and that's fine, you know. But the loud toxic Linux YouTuber got 31,000 views on dissing Windows users. Whatever. Whatever. That's him, you know. Good. I'm glad that worked for him. But, you know, if we want to grow Linux, right? What's the saying? You attract more flies with honey than vinegar, right? So if you want more people to move to Linux, the worst way you can do that is by telling them they're fucking stupid. Oh, you don't understand how to use this, you fucking dummy. Is that gonna make anyone wanna jump on the Linux bandwagon? No, not at all. Like especially this day and age, you got all these kids out here, they have attention span that is fucking zero, right? Yeah, Mac users are great, and that's based on Unix, which is an offshoot of Linux, you know? Or I guess the other way around, Linux is an offshoot of Unix, right? Am I right on that? But yeah, I love the nightlight. Nightlight's one of, yeah, just love it. Save my eyes, especially at nighttime. We'll turn it off for now though. So built-in nightlight. Okay, system settings. Let's go. Okay. That was just one page. No need to search the web to download app installers. Da, 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 da. Discover. Now, see, this is also important, especially for people moving over from Windows. Yeah, it's not great. They don't have everything you need, but these are important for Windows users. Yeah, so they can stay snobby, right? The Linux snobs, like they don't want people to switch to Linux because they're like gatekeeping. They're like gatekeeping Linux snobs. Like, okay. Yeah. Hey, and again, it's whatever works for you. It's what it's whatever you're into, right? Ivy Tales here. Ivy, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, hi. But yeah, today we're trying Kubuntu, Ivy. So far, I like it. It's a KDE distro. I like it. Oh, wow, we got a lot of updates. Good Lord. We got a GNOME update. So I take it you can either switch between KDE and GNOME on this one? Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Nice. Ew, just to praise Gates. I haven't even installed. I haven't installed anything. Yeah, so why does it have a gigantic GNOME update? It's like 500 megs. And then I haven't updated any of these. A lot of stuff needs updating right out of the box. And I just downloaded this, so not great, but look at this. Total size, 2.7 gigs of updates. Anyway, so maybe they need to update their Kubuntu, but it's probably what, standard release stuff? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna download this right now because we haven't even installed it. So, and I don't know, should I install it? I'm running Fedora right now. But anyway, I do really like having these Discover windows, right? I know you can install stuff through the terminal. I get that. But for new users coming from Windows, okay, right on. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for popping in. Yeah. Yeah, and you'll have the similar experience on other KDE distros. So I really like these for what do you call it? For new users, right? And then you've got your installed, your updates, your settings. So it's kind of like a overall directory. You can get all your updates. You can find a bunch of cool free apps that you can download. I think this is very important for like Windows users coming over to this. Some other desktops environments. Yeah. And I haven't really tried a good GNOME distro, I don't think. Yeah, there's no harm in trying new things. Yeah. Yeah, I think Discover should be industry standard for Linux, in my opinion. Right? Every distro I feel like should have something like this. That's just my opinion. Um, but as far as a UI critique goes, this is fine. Well, no, not for the home. They really need a better UI, right? And maybe showcase on the home, like just showcase something, dress it up. Dress it up a little bit. But then having the categories down here, that's great. These are all great, having it look like this. But for the home page, like they should really highlight some apps that are like hot and trending, that type of thing. The perfect GNOME distros, Fedora and Ubuntu. Is Ubuntu GNOME right out of the gate? Yeah. GNOME reminds me of Mac OS. It does. Yeah. GNOME reminds me of Mac OS, which I love Mac OS. I really do. I think that's one of the nicer operating systems graphically and user interface wise. Sorry. exe files like repack fitgirl repacks can be installed and run on Windows. Yes, on Windows they can. Yes. Oh, Linux? I don't know if they can. I don't know. Yeah, you can customize both. Thanks to Gabin on Linux too. Don't know. Don't know. But sorry, what app did you want me to try? Proton it up, baby. Windows has exe, Linux has ELF. Okay. What was the app that you wanted me to try? It was for the tablet, setting up tablets. What would that be under? Okay, system. See what the system monitor's doing. Missing sensors. Probably because it's running on external drive. Is that true? Because it took, no, I mean, I installed the Adobe Suite on Linux and it did not really run that great. But Strawberry Kitten mentioned that they updated the wine tools for the Adobe Suite. So, and I don't know if we can install it on this one just because can you install apps on a live distro? Yeah, yeah, they did. They definitely did. We got it running too. We got Photoshop running on, what was that on? That was on Cache. It ran good on Cache, but it didn't run on Zorin. So try out wine staging. Can I run that on the live? On this like live distro? Oh, I can. All right. So how do we do that? Try out wine staging. Oh, it'd be better to install it. So should I install it? Can I install it alongside of Fedora? Or should we just get rid of Fedora? Oh, I forgot. We gotta finish this up here. Find great apps. What is that? This is bottles for Windows applications. Sorry, that on my screen looks unreadable. GitLab Wine HQ. Okay. Why won't it let me click that? It's not letting me click it. Hang on. Click it over here. So you think I should install this instead of or next to Fedora? What do you guys think? What do y'all think? Whoops. Are we really using Fedora? Haven't really done anything with Fedora. But should we install it next to, or should we just install over? What's the vote? What's the vote? Get rid of it. That would be my vote too. Sure. NASA, why not? Sounds good. All right, keyboard's fine. Customize. Here we go. Normal installation. Yeah, I probably want the full. Updates. Sure. Will it? You have to delete the folder and boot, maybe the boot entry. Yeah, and again, we'll just, now this says install alongside, replace a partition. So, can I just click replace? Hey, guitar tubes here. Go manual. Well, just question though. Can I replace that, or would that screw things up? Okay, yeah. Hey, Brazilla. Hey, thank you. And we'll see you in the next one, buddy. I'm glad you liked that intro. Let me know. I have the, by the way, I have the full song. So I made that song using AI, and I can, what do you call it? I'll send you the full song so you have it. Now this says replace, right? So this would be, yeah, see right here, this is Fedora. It's asking to replace it, and then it would be Kubuntu. Oh, we are broadcasting in portrait as well. So just go to my bio or my website, and you should see two lives going right now. Broadcasting in horizontal and vertical. Yeah, it should. You should. There's two different streams, and yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna wipe it. I'm gonna try this replace a partition because I feel like it should work, right? Because why would they leave that in there? And then the EFI system partition at this will be used to start Kubuntu, which should work. I'm gonna try it. And this is the Ha4. Too short. That's what she said. What? Too short again? What the? You got it, man. I'll and maybe I'll post it on the Discord too. I'll just post it there. Thank you, Guitar Tube. Hey, catch a train. Don't hear that often. Hey, I gotta go catch a train. I'll be back. All right, Guitar Tube. Be safe out there. How freaking long does my password have to be? Oops. How long does... Ugh. It's got to be like super secure. All right, well. Can I just do no password? Nope. Well, I'll be damned. Okay. Well. Whatever. I don't care if it's weak. Good afternoon and good evening. Yep. So we're replacing Fedora with Kubuntu. Do it. Do it. It's doing it. So I like the installation viewer. I don't know if this is the standard one. Let's see. Yeah, Calamaris. Or Kubuntu. So this is like the standard Calamaris installer. And then, but they dressed it up pretty nicely, actually. I like it. They dressed it up nice. And we'll see what happens, because we did the replace a partition. So we'll see what happens when it starts up. We'll see. We don't know. We'll see what happens. Fuck. Hopefully not that. We did that last time. Let's not do it this time. Completely free. I do like KDE, and I also like GNOME. So we'll see. We were on, I think it was a KDE on Fedora. They looked very similar, so we're distro hopping. Hop. But yeah, while we're here, I'm gonna upload that to the Discord, guys. Is it not open? Should be. Oh, there it is. All right, so let's go to the Discord. If you guys want to hear the full intro of Brazilla's song. Want to DE hop or OS? More variety? What's DE? Distro. Oh, desktop environment. Or OS. Yeah, that's, we're distro hopping. I could show you also the Ghost Spectre, which we did previous. Let's see here. Where should I put the social updates? No. Channel updates. Self promo. Share stuff. I'll put in share stuff. Perfect. Is this the full song though? Yeah. I don't know if this is the full song or if it's just, no, that's the walk on. It should be in my downloads. AI songs. Go, go, Brazilla. Check out his intro song. It's pretty good. Will it not let me? Did it work? Test. Oh, that's why. I was on, again, wrong keyboard. Yes. Yeah. Ghost BSD. Everything's replaceable. Yeah, so guys, if you haven't joined the Discord, be sure and do that. I just uploaded the full song for Go Go Brazilla. Go Go Brazilla. Ooh. And that's it. I'm not going to show you the messages. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, so also I'm going to upload a video for my setup, right? Show you guys what my setup looks like. And I'd be interested to see what your guys' setups are looking like. Where is it? Setup pics. So we just added setup pics, self promo. So you can, you know, if you've got a live stream or a business or whatever you want to self promote right here, you can throw that in there, self promo, and then share stuff. So whatever you want to share, you can share songs that you made with AI, websites that you like, any kind of apps. But I would suggest if you have cool apps, we've got 3 different variations here. So for Windows users, we got a Windows forum, a Mac forum, and a Linux forum, or just, you know, general Linux comments. I put in here, we got Photoshop running on CachyOS. So this was the video we used to do that. But yeah, feel free to drop in there, support the community, whatever. While this is installing. And then, see here. All done. Restart now. Kubuntu. It says remove the installation. We'll see about that. Let me take these out. Not really listening to anything at the moment. I don't need my headphones in. Minimal bash like line editing is supported for first word. You don't say. There's got to be a way to fix it, right? To enable less like paging, set pager equals 1. So what do we do? Delete, start again, or there's no command we can do here? What is this to enable less 1? Yeah, it's probably true.
Make it nasty, make it nasty. Pop it on the bitch. Make it nasty. Playing games you can't resist.
Happy Wednesday, Mr. Nasty. How we doing? Thank you for the twerk. Thank you for the twerk. Yeah, let's we can restart. How you doing, Mr. Nasty? How goes it? How goes it? We're just nerding out again. You know how it goes. You know how it goes, right? Exit. It went to Windows. I think it went to Windows. Yeah, it did. It went to Windows. Ooh. Hey, thank you. Loves to see it. Loves to see that. There we go. We'll start again. Yeah, let's check the BIOS because it's looking for Fedora. We'll see if we can get the way. If I can remember. You're so high right now? Jesus. Is it a wake and bake? 1 in the afternoon, man. What are you doing? Boot. Is it here? Ah. Ubuntu. Yeah, so Fedora. I don't know if I can. Yeah, we'll have to like delete that. Save changes and exit. I'm so high. You sound like Towley. I'm so high right now. You ever see that movie Hot Tub Time Machine? Hey, we fixed it. You ever see that movie Hot Tub Time Machine? What a concept. Fucking weird movie. You can tell they were high when they wrote that thing. Got it. Oh, now I got to remember my password. It's so secure. It was like, yo, your password sucks, bro. Like, that's like the same letter 9 times. What are you doing? Well, I think it did. Because I checked that box to install updates. Hang on. A few things. You haven't seen Hot Tub Time Machine? Ooh, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's funny. It's like one of those like stupid high movies like you watch when you're high and you're just like ha 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 ha. All right. Yeah, so we did the welcome center already. Go away. Thank you. But I did check the box, but I'll check it again. Oh, I should have left the help center because yeah, I want dark and breezy. Always dark mode, guys. Always dark mode. All right. Oh, sorry. Where's my console? There it is. So you said sudo apt. Oops. God, if I can type today. What the hell's going on here? Sudo apt update. And. Yeah, probably a space in there would be good. Why is it doing that? Oh, upgrade. Oh, my super secure password. Right. Full upgrade. All packages are up to date. What? No? Oh, I sure did. But I can do it just by itself now, right? Whoops. Golly. This is why I still look at the computer. That's it. Oh, okay. Didn't see that. Listen, it's up to date. I did check that box upon installation, and it works. Yeah, let's do wine staging. How do we do that? And then we'll pick which master suite to install. How do we do wine staging? Wine staging. Mr. Nasty, you been playing Fortnite? Oh, I do have the link here somewhere. Unless, did you delete it? There it is. Give me 1 second. Been doing the reload. I played a little bit, not last night. Last night I was doing some Rocket League. Let's come over here. Shoot. Can't just paste it. I'll just open it over here. Probably. Yeah, that's the only problem is I can't copy paste from here or there. Which I wish I could, but I can't. Which just makes it a little more confusing. So I'll have to. Okay. You haven't been playing? What's up, man? How come? To add the repository. Okay, Wine HQ uses the distribution name to add the repository. If you don't know the name or you're using a distribution derived from it can be loaded using. So I just type that in. Okay. Look for the Ubuntu codename or version codename. If both are present, use the name after Ubuntu codename. So we want Ubuntu codename, which is questing. Codename questing. I don't see. Do you see Ubuntu codename? Oh, right there, questing. So they're both present. Questing. Use the name after Ubuntu codename. There's no name after. I mean, quest name. Questing. Okay, so they're both the same. All right, so download and add the repository key. Ooh, I wish I could copy paste this. Golly. All right, let me just type it in here so I can copy paste. GitLab-winehq.org. There we go. Okay. Let me close this over here. Close, close. Yeah, Mr. Nasty, how come you're not playing lately? Is Fortnite dying? Oh, questing right here. Look at this. Okay. Only add the repository. Don't! Oh, okay. So this is the repository key, and then got it. So I just want to copy this one and then paste it here. All right. And now what? Bookworm update. Sudo update the package information. Copy. We're gonna do this. Okay, all packages are up to date. And now it says install one of the following packages. So stable branch, probably. Probably the stable branch. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I did play yesterday. Or not yesterday. Excuse me. Monday, I think it was. I played on Monday night, got a win. Got a couple wins on zero build. And then yeah, it is dying. A lot of people moved over to Arc Raiders, which I haven't tried yet at all. But I've just been fucking with Linux. I mean, it's more interesting. I feel like I'm actually doing something. Okay, Debian testing. No. Okay, is that everything, Strawberry Kitten? Is that all we needed? It's bookworm. Okay. Deploy. You still with me, Strawberry? Strawberry. What's the next step on this? Ah, God. That's why it was broken. I'm sorry. Staging. I installed the wrong wine. Did I? Shoot. Wait. Did I install the wrong one? How did I install the wrong one? I installed this one, right? because this was just setting up, download and add the repository key. What's raw? Ah, okay. So sudo app remove line stable. Got it. That's raw. Remove. Yeah, sorry about that. My chat, I scrolled back up to see what the link was, and then when it scrolled down is when it auto updates. Just sudo apt tab. Whoops. What the hell is that? Sudo apt install. Yeah, like autocomplete to remove, for example. Gotcha. So, install. What is it recommended? Install recommends. Unable to locate. Was it recommended, maybe? Here, where's the code over here? All right, so we want the staging branch. Wine HQ staging. Ah, I did put a space after. It's this one, right? Yeah, okay. My apologies. I thank you for being so patient with me. What? Following package was automatically installed and is no longer required. Do you want to remove that one? Yeah, I still don't know why stream elements or social stream, it like deletes some of your comments sometimes, unless you're doing that. Should I remove that one? Ignore it. Yeah, remove it, he says. Okay. Does that look correct? Can you guys see that okay? Probably not. I'm fucking blocking half of it. There we go. Okay. What's next? with the wine command. Okay, how do I do that? And do I need to? Okay, I got my Ventoy in, so files, apps. So should we do the 2020 collection or the 2025? Because the 2020 we know Photoshop worked. I don't remember if the 2025 Photoshop works. What do you think? Whichever one worked before. Okay. Well, we know the 2021 did work. So how do I, is it Alt F4? Nope. How do I open a command prompt there? I know. Alt Shift F4. That's much much easier. Ah, there we go. Okay. So then what do we do? Wine sudo apt wine setup.exe. Oh, Control Alt T. Also, how do I change my FN function keys? Is that a BIOS setting? Because I have to hold FN to get my normal function fucking keys. I don't know. Right. I wanted to open it here so then I can just, yeah, I thought it was in the BIOS. I'll check it. Not a big deal right now. But what command do I use now? Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. Wine setup.exe. Okay. No sudo, no nothing. I didn't see it. What's this? Wine could not find a wine mono package, which is needed for .NET. Wine can automatically, yep. Ah. Install. Yeah, I gotta get used to that too. Wine could not find the gecko. Yeah, install that. I think it's doing it. On script error. On script error. What is going on here? Did it lag out? Is it still doing it, you think? Didn't seem to work. We could try the 2025 version. I don't know why that would work versus this. Oh, it's still running. Should I close it? I'll close it. Will this quit that start exe? I don't know if it's going to quit that. It might. It should. All right. So then, yeah, I guess we can try it. Control C. All right. So Alt Shift FN F4. There we are. And that opens it in that folder, which is nice because then I don't have to CD all the way into fucking all this. Oh, fuck. I got to open the ISO. Mount. Wait, did it mount it? How do I? Hang on. It says unmount. Mount, right? There. Can I open a terminal here? Can I open it with console? I wonder. Does that work? Would that work? It looks like that worked. All right. Let's extract it. Extract here, extract to. If I extract it, is it just going to dump it loose in the folder? Because I don't think I want that. It won't? Nah. I'm just gonna, just to be safe. Just do extracted. What? Ow. You see mounted in the file picker? What does that mean? Cancel. Hang on. You said restart Dolphin? How do I do that? And what was that other one? Control Shift T? No, Control Alt T? Aha. How do I restart Dolphin? Just restart Dolphin? Ah. Okay. Oh, it did mount it right there. All right, so Control Alt. Right. Control no. Control FN Alt F4. Oh. What did I just do? What the fuck did I just press? Control Alt F4. Okay. Do I log in? Control Alt F1 F2. It's asking me to log in. Oh. Weird. It won't let me. It won't let me do anything here. Froze. Son of a bitch. It appears to be frozen. It appears to be frozen. Let me. I know, but well, it is and it isn't. I don't know. I don't know why. Whoa, what was the command? Control Shift F4? That was weird, right? And I'm wondering if Mr. Nasty's lurking. Thank you, buddy. Good to see you. Hang on. Let me. Properties. Deactivate. Activate. Why is it? It is like froze up, dude. All right, restart. I don't know what TTY3 is. It wouldn't let me log in. I couldn't do anything. It was absolutely frozen. It was just frozen. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. You guys are back? How was it? Yay, That's crazy. Yeah, I might just do that. That'll be a little easier. But what was the hotkey again? How did I forget it? Is it Control Shift F4? How did I pick that up? Files. Let's extract the ISO. But it was giving me an error there when I was extracting it. Delete. All right. I mean, it should just mount and be normal, right? All right. Extract to extracted. Yeah, see, it says extraction of this failed. Can't create that. Why? Why can't it create that? Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Let's cancel that. It looks like everything is... Yeah, just mount it. Yeah, Adobe stuff is pretty special. Let me tell you. All right, we're going to try this again. Mount it. Close it. Open it. Adobe it. Aha. And then, was it wine? See? Aha! Success. Great success. Okay, but on script error. Merp. It's not set up, but oh, in here maybe? Ah, yes. That's where we wanted to be. But I mean, the autoplay just automatically opens this. Control C. Huh. Oh, does that cancel? Cancels the current move. AD. Yeah. Is there a space in there? It may. It may, but let's just try this first. Okay, we're in, and then wine. Yeah, on script error. Ah. Hi, honey. What's up? Nothing. Oh, is it doing something? It might be doing something. I don't know. Yeah, it does seem borked. Borked. But you were saying Strawberry Kitten, so they added dependencies for specific Adobe things? Where is that information? Or not dependencies, I don't know. What did you say? They added patches? Would they add like patches? Hmm. And again, a lot of that depends on the file, I believe. Yeah, we could try Affinity. It could depend on the specific like ISO or EXE that they're using, right? Because each one of these builds is different, and each one of them is going to work with the patches or they're not, right? Now, the other way that we did through Steam, that seemed to work with just Photoshop stably. Every other app was just kind of like all over the place. So I'm gonna did that work? Yeah, I think it worked. Okay, so I canceled it. I don't know what it's doing, but let's try Affinity. We're gonna eject that. One more files are opened. It shouldn't be, because I canceled it. I thought I did. What does that mean? Is it open? Anyway. Files, apps, we got Affinity. Ah. What the hell? That did that work? Did that work? I I don't think that worked out of the box. But hang on, guys. I may have to jump off of here. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know if that worked or not. Let me see. Any link? It looks like it's trying to open wine. And then it stopped. So we're probably missing some dependencies or some kind of something. But maybe we can try that for the next time. Because I would like to at least get some sort of graphic program that I like using installed on here. And I'll poke around a little bit off a stream with Kubuntu. So far, I seem to like it. I like it so far from what I've used. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to jump off of here because I've been on here for, what are we at? 2.5 hours. So if you guys haven't yet, be sure to join the Discord. hit up the community, drop any sort of links or information that you'd like to see on the stream. And there he is. Say hi, Cooper. Ah, say hi, Cooper. Can you say hi? Say hi. Oh, say hi. Say hello. Hi, hello. But yeah, so we're gonna sign off, guys, because I gotta hang out with this little guy.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say
Say
hi.
hi.
Say
Say hi.
hi. Say.
Make sure you don't install the snap. You got it. You got it. I will install it via the command terminal console. If you want to install Flatpak, oh, okay, I have to enable it first. Okay, yeah, I'll poke around on there, and yeah, guys, hit up the Discord, join the Discord, and you can drop any information in there. Be sure to like accept the rules, like check the rules. You gotta check there and hit the roles and everything. But we can do it quickly. How quickly? How quickly? Let me see. How quickly? Because he's chomping at the bit here. All right, what do we do? Sudo apt. Hey, the French invasion here. Happy Weeds Day. Not here, buddy. Not here, buddy. But thanks. Sudo apt Steam. Holy. How do I cancel? So Control C. Cancel. Okay. Sudo. Hi, buddy. Da 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 da. He's my cheerleader. Da 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 da. I know, buddy. Well, I'm jumping off here in just a second. Da 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 da.
I keep on pulling him away. He keeps on doing a circle.
Yes, he is. Da 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 da. Back end. Flat pack? I thought you said no flat pack. Did I get that right? No, flat pack. Steam, install, plasma, discover, back end, flat pack, flat pack. What? Invalid. It didn't work. It said sudo apt Steam installer. Invalid operation, Steam installer. Crap. I forgot to install. Da 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 da. It's okay. I forgot to install. Sudo apt install. Oh, I did. Did I? Sudo apt. Oh, I sure did. Hold on. Maybe. Can I hit tab? Can I just copy that? Probably. There you go. Aha. Oh, arrow up. Okay. I'm still learning, Strawberry Kitten. Thank you for being so patient with me. I really appreciate it. I wish more Linux users were like you, right? No, I mean, honestly, so far, all the Linux users that have come in here and been on here have been really, really nice. So I appreciate all of you guys. I really do. Looks like it's done. All right. So we got Steam installed, and on the next episode, we'll go ahead and jump into getting Affinity on here and doing all that. I'm probably just gonna leave it for now, and then gotta hang out with the fam the rest of the day. Oh, start Discover. Oop, that's not it. I pressed the wrong one. There we go. Start Discover. Okay. Setting. Right there. It won't let me check that. Oh, right there. Add flat hub. Got it. Got it. Thank you. And then you said restart and all that. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'll restart, but yeah, be sure to hit up the Discord, and then you gotta agree to the terms or whatever, and then add your roles as well. And then anything you guys want to see, just throw in the Discord, and we'll hit it up then. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for the donos today, and we'll see you guys in the next one.